Okie dokie. We're live. And this is going to be a very interesting game because this could be the end of the Indiana Fever. After what Steph White said in the press conference, this is one of those games where if they don't bounce back, like if the Fever lose badly here, like we've never heard a statement where a team GM has to come out and say they support the coach end well. It has never end well. Like I think Olivia Miles. Why do I think Olivia Miles? Because she's the best player on the best team. Like I'm sorry. If the Indiana Fever get to 2 or 3, like if they beat the Las Vegas Aces, then yes, we can. If they get to 2 or 3, we can have this discussion. The Fever before, like, if the Fever lose tonight, do they go to 7? I think they go to 7 if they lose tonight. And we're not discussing a 7th seed player for MVP. Like, we're just not. Like, yeah, I'm worried. I'm really worried about the Fever. Like, I mean, it means something is very wrong. Genuinely, it means something is very, very wrong internally. Saw part of she's flipping out. Yeah, if my audio is choppy, it should be okay. And maybe go out and back in. But like Mo Billings as well, saying like she literally didn't know that she was being benched. Game might have already started here. No, they always start late. It's Fever Liberty. Yeah, game has not started yet. But yeah, this is a tough one. This is a tough one to talk about here. Finally, she got her players back. I think when it's all said and done, something is not right. Like, but Kelsey, don't chuck up layups. What? She's shooting a ridiculous percentage. Have you seen how well, like, when Caitlin Clark's off the floor, Kelsey Mitchell has basically been the greatest player of all time? But yeah. Is Caitlin wearing the Grinch colors? I'm not sure. But like Mo Billings saying that, oh, by the way, we got the MHA jersey. We got the Maisha Hines-Allen jersey in. Kay could just knock it out of bounds. Like, KK has been super. Like, you gotta give credit where credit's due. KK has been absolutely super. Okay, Caitlin is being guarded by Anneli. Is that Astier or Meili? Astier. Caitlin for 3! Yeah, like the lieutenant governor probably didn't know who Stephanie White's name was a couple of weeks ago. That's a tough shot by Stewie. Like, Astier can't guard Caitlin Clark. Stay aggressive, Caitlin. Stay aggressive. It's a iffy miss, but stay aggressive. Stewie dribbles in. Finds a wide open Jonquel for 3. Okay, good shot. Good start in the game from the... That's a really bad pass by Caitlin. That's a really bad pass. That's good. That first possession is very good defense. That was a really horrendous pass. Caitlin needs to be K-Mac. Man, Caitlin's record is like 7, isn't it? We just got swatted by Jonquil. Okay, Caitlin, no foul, no foul, no foul. Good defense, Caitlin. Good defense. That's what we need to see. What are these passes? Oh my God. Like, Caitlin's thrown 2 passes to the other team. Like, these are not passes that are off. These are literally passes, chest passes to the other team. What the fuck is wrong with her so far here? Thank God, like, it's a tie game. It's the first 2 minutes. Maybe it's a bit of nerves, but, like, that's a mad one. Stand her up, stand her up. She's out of bounds. Good defense, KK. Okay. It's Breanna on you. Okay, Elia. Unlucky. I didn't even realize Beck Allen's starting here. Oh my God, Lexi for 3! Lexi for 3! Let's go. Come on. She went, Lexi wasn't looking. Oh, I need to see a replay on this. The one to Aaliyah was literally to Jonquil. Travel. That's not a travel. Oh my God, it's a bad call. That is so bad defensively. Good shot, Lexi. Oh. Unlucky, Kelsey. Caitlin could have done better in there. That's a travel. To be fair, she got a bullshit one called on her. Good pass, Caitlin. Meep, meep. That's what we need. Come on. Morning. Yeah, it's midnight, but for some reason, I am exhausted today. That being said, like, at 9 o'clock in the morning, I realized my car got robbed. I realized my car was fucking robbed last night. It was not fun. Not my car was stolen. Something, a golf bag, my golf clubs were taken out of my car. Yeah, they showed the travel there. Damn, it was golf clubs from the 1980s or my dad's old ones. I don't even play golf. I literally don't play golf. It was my dad's old club. So it made no difference. Ooh, almost. Oh yeah, Kelsey's wide open here. Kelsey for 3, let's go. Yeah, Lexi stayed in bounds. It's been a rare one. How'd your clubs up, man? I calculated it. I looked on eBay for what everything cost. Everything cost €45. So I think I'm okay. But yeah. Someone must have heard me saying I hate golf, so don't my clubs. Yeah, like, I don't mind hitting the ball. It's the 4 hours type shit. It takes too long. I don't mind going to a driving range for an hour. And I'm so glad because the set my dad set didn't have a driver. So I was borrowing a driver for when I'm going to my friend's stag party on Friday. So I took the driver to the driving range. But it turns out they needed a Friday. So I dropped it back to them before I just left, which is why the golf club bag was in my car, because I was dropping back the driver. But I'm like, that driver was worth 4 to 5 times more than every single one of my clubs combined. Oh, my feet hurt so much from playing golf. Like, it's my friend Stag. We're just doing 9 holes. We're just doing 9 holes. But yeah. How much euro to a dollar? Like, worth $65 or something. It's like 10-cent difference per dollar. A driving USA 5. I'm literally buying a set. What does Steph say pregame? Listen to Stephanie White's press conference. I mean, is not like, she's not the right person to say it, if you get me. Told everyone to go to hell. I mean, yeah, why wouldn't you? People are calling for your job. Like, it's no different than she's no different than any Lakers coach. She's no different than any other big coach. And it's like, if you can't, it is part of the job, and it's the job that she took. Cabrillo entered into chat. How are you? I mean, you have to pick a new player to support, because your goat's injured again. But like, a coach has never gone like what Stephanie White has done. And the team having to like publicly back their coach, and it. Oh, what a pass, Caitlin. And it'd be a good thing, if you get me. Okay, big board, Lexi. Okay, Lexi, way to start this game. No, but like, that means the noise is actually starting to affect either Stephanie White or the team, which isn't a good sign. So like, if the Fever go out and win this game by 15 points, all's forgiven. But if the Fever go and lose this game, or blow another huge lead, or things don't go well, or Steph White goes and defends another team cheap shot on one of her players, like, it's gonna, like, the season might be done. Oh, it's an offensive foul, clearly by Stewie. Why, Lexi, why are you not guarding Breanna? Lexi, do you not know Sabrina Ionescu can shoot? Just because she went 1-19 that time in the finals doesn't mean she can't shoot. Oh yeah, Kelsey. Go burn Sabrina. Meep, meep. Let's go, Kelsey. Come on. Like, the Fever are double digits better than this team. Like, not fully healthy Liberty, but Liberty with no Satu and no Phoebish. Like, they are a lot better than this version of Liberty. Did she just way off P? Did Sabrina just way off P? Midi shot. No. Cabrillo. Sides didn't want the mid-range. She wanted the long twos. Sides had them practicing catch and shoot shots from 2 feet inside the three-point line. Like, from the high school three-point line. It was objectively hilarious. Oh, good call, Caitlin. Caitlin! Don't be scared of getting blocked. That's on you. Like, that is literally on you for being scared. She needs to stop doing that. Paige or Caitlin make all W first team. Right now, Paige, Kayla McBride is being dragged into a Paige. Can someone move? Good cook, Kelsey Mitchell. She go under the rim. Great Nash show by Caitlin, though. If we get cooked by Beck Allen, I don't know what. Like, she announced her retirement during the season. Like, she's already announced her retirement. She's like, what, early 30s, and is like, yeah, you know what, I'm done. It's a foul. Yeah. Was Paige or Caitlin? Right now, there's like a couple of guarantees. Caitlin's one of them. Yeah, that's a really bad. Caitlin's passing's been weird today. Like, it has been weird. She seems exhausted. She genuinely seems exhausted today. Good curl. Oh, you've got Stewie on you? Okay. No, Kelsey Mitchell. Meep, meep. Let's go, Kelsey. What's Caitlin? 2 assists, 2 turnovers? 2 assists, 2 turnovers, yeah. You know what? We leave Stewie. Stewie can't shoot for shit, so if she hits, she hits. Does Kelsey Mitchell already have 12? Fucking hell. She is crazy good. Good take by Stewie. Really good take by Stewie. Oh my God. Kelsey Mitchell to Monique Billings. What a pass. What a start to this game from Kelsey Mitchell. This has been a superb first quarter from her. Like, if I know Han can hit jump shots, but like, surely we win this game if we score 115. Like, Rebecca Gardner should not be able to guard Caitlin Clark. Good pass, Caitlin. Mo, that's not even close. Come on. That's not even close. Like, the Fever are actually just not running back on defense. And Caitlin is absolutely on fault for that. Yeah, I'm guessing Caitlin's coming out. MHA's in the game. She's in the first quarter. In the day, we have the MHA jersey. Caitlin looks exhausted. Like, absolutely exhausted. My guess is she's being pulled here, and she probably should be. Yeah. Yeah, she is bollocksed. Don't love Tyre's going ISO, but good job. No, Caitlin's been okay here. What, 2 of 5 from the field, 2 boards, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, +3. Like, she's been good. Kelsey Mitchell's been insane. She's been insane. Again, she's on track for 20 and 12. Which is kind of what you want. And Kelsey's missed a few bunnies, but still has 12 points here. But yeah. All right. Ty Harris missed a quarter. I mean, Kelsey has had a lot of 15-point first quarters. What? Had one to give anyway. Yeah, Ty Harris hasn't been great maybe the last 8 or 9 games. He really hasn't. Sophie definitely fouled her there. Maureen Johan, like we're leaving shooters open. Good board, MHA. Oh, good pass, Ty. Let's keep running, Mo. Let's go. 4 bench players and Kelsey Mitchell. Isn't it mad that like the 7-footer in the league, all she does is shoot threes? Oh, MHA for 3? Oh yeah, Kelsey. Caitlin on triple-double watch. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one. Ball goes to John Quell, who gets to Maureen number 2. And Maureen 2 puts it up. All right, 0.8 seconds to go. It's ended first. Caitlin's playing fine. She's just exhausted. She is exhausted. But yeah, it is. This is kind of what you want to see. You're still looking at her playing well when she's exhausted. What are you picking on Sophie? Like, they literally ignored her shoving Rebecca Gardner after the first foul. Like, the pace of this game is crazy. Fever win if the game stays this pace for 40 minutes. Like, they have the home crowd advantage. Everything. The Fever absolutely have everything going for them if the game is this fast. Why so tight 6 minutes? They've just sprinted. She was just sprinting. She was just sprinting. They got to get ahead by 30. I mean, you kind of hope they would, but you just never know. New York is dangerous. Players like Marine Johns. New York is dangerous because 2 of their best players are currently injured. Like, I love how the old players can play in a high school team could beat the W team in the 2000s. Like, a high school team now could beat W. Oh, in women's. I was about to say, I thought it was a men's women's team. It was like, yeah, high school, no. No, God, no. There's no Montverde. Like, the UCLA team that just won the title in college, like, they would have, like, they're not that much worse than the Mystics. Like, the UCLA team that won in college, they don't make the playoffs, but, like, they win 8 games. Yeah, like, they're on track for 120. Well, it's not true that the UCLA team would win like 8 games. Kiki Rice is a borderline all-star level player as a rookie. She just got hurt. Gian Neepins, yeah, maybe not. But, like, Hawkes is decent. Lauren Betts is decent. Douglas is okay. Gotta give credit where credit's due. Like, the bench lineup tends to do better with Kelsey Mitchell in than with Caitlin. It's a foul. Caitlin, hand the ball off, please. Oh, yeah, Leah. Go play bully ball. Oh. Get back in defense, Caitlin, please. Please get back in defense. It's a tough block. It happened. She pulled it going right. Shakira Awesome is super. Well-deserved player of the week. Is Caitlin pulling? Oh my god, she fumbled it. She mishandled a dribble. Oh, what is... That is very short by Ty Harris. Jesus. Blocked by Rebecca Gardner. I mean, anyone can get blocked by anyone. Like, I'm pretty... Has she not swatted Cardoso? I've seen Angel Reese get swatted by guards. Players get blocked. They just need to score. Their defense has been good enough to start this quarter, especially with no Stewie. What do you mean New York's playing their best basketball season? They won like Phoebus's... They won the first 11 games that Benigel Laney Hamilton played. They won the first 11 games that Phoebus played. What are we talking about? I mean, the Fever can't get a good look right now. Like, the Caitlin Clark at Leah Boston pick and roll being eradicated is mental. Like Caitlin overhand. There we go. It's about time. Caitlin with a steal. Caitlin on the break. Caitlin drives in. Hits Aaliyah Boston for 3. There we go. Big shot. That is what you need. And a steal from Caitlin. I mean, Angel's going to keep setting the record for getting a shot blocked. Harsh foul. Harsh foul. Like... Like, it is mad that the Caitlin Clark Leah Boston pick and roll is just gone. It's just gone. It's a good shot by Stewie. Oh my god, she got stripped by Han. Like, there's no space. She's trying to drive and they've got their hands in every time. I like how she's staying aggressive. KK, you've got to take the layup, KK. Draw the foul. Clearly a foul. Let's go. Am I right in saying KK shoots like 20% from the free throw line? Something stupid like that. No, she's back up to 66%. Is she? Okay, no, she's back. At one stage, she was shooting 25% from the free throw line. And she goes 0 for 1. I mean, her dribble's off, but she only has 8. Why is it feel? She still has 5 assists, does she? 4 assists, 4 turnovers. You live with that. As long as the turnovers are in the first half, I don't care. There we go. Okay. Good free throw. How many times has she been stripped? I think she's been stripped 3 times. No, twice. But they've been both strip on pinches, so you hope that she's gonna figure it out how to deal with those pinches. Because if you're pinching in, someone's open. And there's a lot of length. Good defense, Sophie, going out. Good defense, Sophie. And like these turnovers have been weird. Like none of them have been like Ness is not that like no. There's no such thing as it. What just happened there? Caitlin's hit that over hand. It just went beep. I didn't see it. Like my game's cutting out. Oh my god, Marine Johannes for 3. Okay, she passed it up, which is a surprise after she made one. What is going on? So Aaliyah misses. Aaliyah goes in. Kit's a wide open Sophie for 3. Like, it just keeps cutting in and out on league pass. Oh, that's over Stewie. She did it over Stewie. Oh, no. I thought that was Han. Wow. 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 Han has both steals on Caitlin, which is mental. YouTube TV doesn't exist in Ireland. I can watch every single game for like 30 quid for the year. JJ has gone very slow, yes. Too many good ball handlers fumbling it. I mean, it's not even her fumbling. Hands just 7 foot. Like, she's not used to 7-footers and pinching in her drives. Like, it's a 7-footer pinched in on her drives. Pinched in both times. Both of those threes, or both of the steals were Han. But yeah. Like, Ireland living in the 20th century still. What did I say about YouTube TV? Like, it's Ireland. Like, people just... I don't really watch TV, but like most people just get a hacked Fire Stick. That's the vast majority of people in Ireland. I don't watch TV. Like, the only TV I have is there, and there's literally nothing plugged in. The only thing I plan on plugging in is a PS5, which is here. Like, it's literally cutting in and out this game. KK Dunks. We better see KK Duncan. Oh my god. She's practicing in the dark. So wait, she's 1 of 4 from inside the 3. It's actually at the stage now where Caitlin's done that a few times. All her threes are from 27 plus feet. Like, Oh, unlucky KK. At least you forced a miss. You can give up an and one. Big shot there, though, by... Well done by Stewie there. Good move. Have I seen footage of Kalina Smith? Yes, I watched her play against... what's her name? What's her name? Is it Wilichko or Wilichki? The Indiana or the Iowa player. And... she looked unbelievable. Like, she looked like the best high school. I was like, how is she not the number one recruit? And I was like, she's the number one recruit next year. Like, she's the best player in high school right now. She's better than every recruit in that class. Oh, yeah. Big shot, Kelsey. Mitchell for 3. Good pass, Caitlin. It's year 9 for Kelsey Mitchell. It's not year 10. Good foul, Kelsey. Great foul. McKenna, yeah. Oh, Caitlin needs to flop. She's going to get herself teed up here, is she? She's got to flop there. She's got to flop. You've got to flop if you're Caitlin. You got to flop. Otherwise, it's going to be a foul every single time. Like, she did the same thing there and they didn't call it. Good defense, KK. Caitlin, you gotta box out. That's the problem with Caitlin. She's not a bad rebounder in space. She just doesn't box out ever. Like, she just straight up does not box out. Yeah, Stephanie White is probably was probably told, look, this is what it. Like, I would be shocked if people aren't saying with Aaliyah in the corner for 3. It's the Boston 3 party. Right now, it's the Boston 3 party. I do like Astier. I do really like Astier as a player. Which I really wanted the Fever to sign her as a backup point guard. And there's videos of me in October saying that. Like, Astier would have been perfect backup for Caitlin for the next 4 years. But, I mean, the Fever literally wanted her to be a dev player. The Fever wanted her... Oh, I want Kelsey Mitchell. Like, I've heard... Like, when people are like, oh, the Fever tried to get Astier, apparently the Fever inquired would she come over and try out for the team, and the Liberty offered her a role. Liberty were like, you're our backup point guard. No lead is safe. If the Fever blow a 17-point lead, like, just get it to halftime. That's all you need, because the Fever tend to blow it before halftime. Just get it to halftime. Please, Indiana, get it to halftime. And just please no Raven Johnson. And of course, they give a 3-point shot. That's an offensive foul. That's an offensive rebound. To John Quell. Fuck. Caitlin was guarding Beck Allen. She did not give up the O board there, but like she does a bad job. She is not a good sidestep over Beck Allen for 3! Caitlin Clark. Okay. Oh, unlucky. Out of bounds. Great defense, Caitlin. That's all Caitlin Clark there. There we go. Okay. Okay, 32 combined in the first half. Oh my god. Oh my God. It's a bit ridiculous now, isn't it? Fourteen, 6 and 2, yeah. Like, there's still 3 minutes to go in the second quarter, and they've combined for that. What, 1 free throw combined as well? That is mental. Like, this is scary. The New York Liberty have been killing teams. They've been killing teams. Are they 11 of... Wait, are the Fever 11 of 14 from 3? Oh my God, they're 11 of 14. Kelsey Mitchell, 3 of 3. Aaliyah, 2 of 3. Caitlin Clark, 4 of 5. And Caitlin's all have been deep step backs. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Philip, for the $20. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. You know where you break them up. Unfortunately, Lexi Hull, the Lexi Hull contract might be a reason for that. Liberty 5 for 17. The Fever 11 of 14 from 3. Like, they're 11 of 14 from 3. Caitlin Clark is 4 for 5 on exclusively 27 plus feet step backs. And that is hilarious. I mean, Caitlin got stripped twice by Han. Indie ball, surely. I mean, you can give Ty Harris a bit of burn here and let Kelsey just go take over. Like, how is it not a foul? Yeah, obviously a foul on Astia and Caitlin. Knock these down. Odds on... Give us one, Caitlin. Give us one. Give us one. I've just seen the score. She might have given us 0. Oh, they're in the bonus. Give us one, Caitlin. I am box score watching right now. No, she hits both. Fair play. Oh, they just put Monica McNutt on the TV. They just put Monica McNutt on the TV. Can we just go away from that? That's not a foul. Astia was a starter for Team KK, played 0 minutes for. Like, as long as the Indiana Fever keep it to 17, 18, 20, like, they don't need to push on, but, like, keep it at 15 plus going to halftime. Like, demoralize them. Like, demoralize this team, because that's what you have to do. Like, you can't be the team that chokes leads. You can't be that team. Aaliyah. Oh, yeah, good job, Aaliyah. Kelsey Mitchell wide open on the cut. Great job, Aaliyah. Great finish, Kelsey Mitchell. Great finish. Come on. Oh, Lexi fell over, really? She fell over? Oh, what a pass by Caitlin. To Lexi? Yeah, that's a foul. Oh, Sabrina just... Kelsey Mitchell's so good. She's so good. They combined for 36 points just in the first half. Or 32 points in the first half. Like, I'd put in Ty Harris for the last minute and a half, because the last thing you want in the last minute and a half is, like, a couple of turnovers and stuff going wrong. Like there are times where you can tactically take Caitlin off. This is like a 90-second period. You can tactically take Burn Caitlin. Mitchell already has 20. Yeah. They gotta just keep getting scores. It's a fact. Oh, that's a nice finish by Stewie. Yeah, it's clearly a foul. Count it. I should have counted that. Stewie is nice. Gotta say, Stewie's nice. Okay, it's now bad. Is it bad now that we're kind of expecting Caitlin Clark to start missing free throws? Like, it's 38 combined first half points. Like, I took 21. Who scores off this? Mo Billings? Shout out Mo. Of course it's Beck Allen that hits the shot. Like, of course it's Beck Allen. All right, I'm not going to look at the scoreboard, see what happens. I can't look at it. I can't look at it. See anything moving. Okay, they're going to Kelsey. That's fine. 10, 9, 8. Just go meep meep. Timoni Billings drive to the basket. Oh, that was close. No foul, no foul, no foul. No. Good defense, Caitlin, anyway. 18-point halftime lead. 18-point halftime lead. Oh my God. Like, fucking 38 points in the first half. What are we doing? Oh my God. New York sucks. They've won. Like, if the Fever lose, the New York Liberty go ahead of the Fever. You do know that, right? Kelsey saving CC's legacy. What are you talking about? Kelsey had no legacy before Caitlin Clark got there. Caitlin Clark has 18 first half points. She has 18 first half points. She's 18 in the first half. She has 4 or 5 on exclusively step back 30 footers. Like, Caitlin playing defense, yeah, but she somehow stopped rebounding, which is a weird thing because Caitlin was a really good rebounder for a guard as a rookie. But what happened to the Mercedes Russell being brought in to start? That is the funniest take. Like, Mercedes Russell being brought in to start, like, that is as bad a take as Raven Johnson's coming in to take Caitlin's spot. Mercedes Russell coming in to take Leah Boston's spot. Like, what the fuck are we doing? What are we doing? No one ever heard of Kelsey Mitchell. And Kelsey Mitchell herself will say that. She was like, well, yeah, no other team wanted me. Like, she never got... They say she never... They're talking about her never testing free agency until 2025. It's literally because no other team wanted her and she just signed with the Fever. Like, that is mad. They've combined for 38 points. 38 points and 8 assists in the first half. We got breakaways without getting clotheslined, yeah. And Fever are not better. Better than the New York Liberty fully? I don't think so. Better than the New York Liberty without Leo Phoebish? Yes, they're better than the Liberty without Phoebish. I think that's a crazy statement to make. They're better than the New York Liberty without their most important player. Or their second most important player, sorry. I'll give Stewie that. Like, they're on a 4-game win streak and they're 7-3 in their last 10. But at least, if you're Dallas, you're probably happy if the Fever win this game. Like, if the Fever go and beat Dallas on Thursday night, like, the Fever probably will go and beat Dallas. So Thursday night, the Fever beat the Dallas Wing. If the Fever beat the Wings, and the Fever, assuming they don't choke this game, go 22-12. And the Wings go, what, 19 and... I think they have the tempo, so 20-15. Like... Go to Kelsey Mitchell's stats. She has 20 points on 8 of 11 shooting. They have both been ridiculous today. They have both been ridiculous. Yeah, Ace's Dream tonight. Yeah, I have a feeling the Dream finally win. I have a feeling the Dream finally win. Liberty aren't good. Again, they have won 4 in a row. So New York Liberty in their last 4 games have... Who have they beaten in their last 4? So they just beat the Ace by 40, albeit barely an Aces team. Seattle, and Phoenix. They lost to a full Aces team by 5 while getting screwed by the refs. They have lost 1 game since the All-Star break. They've lost 1 game singular since the All-Star break. So, I don't know. And that 1 game singular was the referees handing it to the... But yeah, I actually do want to talk about the Stephanie White thing. This The whole thing with Stephanie White, realistically, is weird. It's all getting really weird. And I want to talk about I just want to talk about this whole thing because I'm like, it's actually now at the stage where teams don't do this unless something's actually affecting them. Because it's one of those things that no matter how much hate you get, if you're secure in your job and things are going well and everything's bullshit, you always kind of are like in those scenarios, everyone's basically able to kind of not almost get over it, but like can make the main thing the main thing. But this is one of those things where this game was important because after your coach says this and your GM has to go out to the media, the same media, by the way, who earlier today were shitting on your best player in Annie Costable, who got the scoop, was part of a podcast shitting on their best player. You need a win. You need a win. Like, isn't it, Steph?
This is more for an online community that's trying to create narratives that simply don't exist.
The scariest part about this is, like, she says this isn't for the people in this room. But, like, again, the Indiana Fever gave a scoop to The Athletic. The Athletic, who, again, have put out 5, 6, 7 hit pieces on 2 of your players. Like, you are giving as an organization, you are giving scoops to be sent by people that you literally, that are writing hit pieces about your players. And we saw Lynn Dunn retweeting a hit piece. So, yeah, if it's sports, you're a coach. The GMs are the GMs. Like, I'm sorry, Amber Cox, the first thing she did was get in pictures with Cindy Brunson and Cheryl Swoops. That's the first thing Amber Cox did before she signed anybody. And then signed a bunch of ops. And by people that were like, well, these people are actively against the Fever. And now as soon as they leave the Fever, they're publicly against this organization. It's like, at the end of the day, they're in a bad spot. And I do feel a bit for Stephanie White because it's very clear the footage after the Dijonay situation is her going to confront the referees, going to stare while staring down Dijonay. But the problem is people are reporting on what you're saying publicly. And yeah, the Indiana lieutenant governor talking about it is nonsense. Like, that is gone too far. We all know that. We can all understand that. But look, if you are the coach of the Lakers, like, JJ Redick's gotten more hate than she's gotten. I hate to say it, but he has.
Trying to create a fabrication or distortion of who I am, of what I'm about. Our player success, our players' health and wellness, our player safety is always a top priority for me. One of the things I pride myself on is my relationships with players. For those who have anything to say about the play in the last game, I didn't see the play in real time. I went straight to a press conference. I thought the play got called right. Thankfully, Sophie's okay.
I'm sorry. Like, you can't say that when this is what you do. Like, you can't say that when this is what you do. So as soon as the foul happens, everybody gets up, everyone sees it in real time. So you're trying to say you didn't see the layup being taken. So everyone goes in and Steph immediately is on the floor, staring down Dijonay and while going to confront the referee. Like, she was saying she didn't see it in real time. Yes, she did. Everyone did. To say that this isn't like an Alyssa Thomas situation. This was a fast break layup where there's only 2 people there. If you said you didn't see that in real time, it means you're not watching the game, which she obviously saw it in real time. She obviously reacted the way it was, and for whatever reason, decided to defend somebody who on the best case scenario is the most reckless pro basketball player in existence. If you don't think there's any intention, it's still completely reckless.
Was it egregious? Absolutely. When you have a chance to watch that over and over and over on replay, you can see that. I didn't have that in real time.
And you still confronted a referee. So you saw it in real time. We all did.
I take personally any suggestions that I don't 100% always have my players back. I ride with them 10 toes down all the time. All the time. They know that. It's a shame that we can't have an opportunity to talk about what great basketball they're playing. Because they are f***ing playing. The reality is, with me, I will always lead with love. I will always lead with grace.
And that's the problem with Stephanie White, is I've said it in all these videos, is that at no time, the problem isn't Stephanie White, the players not knowing she has her back. And I've always said this about Caitlin, is that like Caitlin constantly tells us, all these players constantly tell us how great Steph is, which means clearly behind the scenes, she's great with the players. The problem is that like publicly, Caitlin, Sophie, other players on this team take punches just for being members of the Indiana Fever. And at no stage has Steph ever defended them publicly for any of that. I think that's where fans have the problem. At the end of the day, I think the narratives that Stephanie White sent to sabotage Caitlin are obviously wrong. They're obviously wrong. Like, look, we know the people, like we know some of the complete extreme narratives that are being pushed by Stephanie White that are so far wrong. Like that are so crazy. Like, we all know that there's a difference between criticizing Stephanie White as a coach, criticizing the way she interacts publicly, and some of the things that Stephanie White has been accused of. Which, like, we all know that there are some crazy accusations being made about Stephanie White that aren't true. But like, still, she doesn't help herself in these scenarios. We gotta be real. She doesn't help herself.
I will always lead with humility, and I will always lead with integrity. Doesn't mean I'll always get it right. I'm also human. The hate, the fear-mongering, the divisiveness, the stuff that's trying to hijack our league will not win.
I agree. But again, like it becomes an issue where it's like, again, from the Indiana Fever, this is not a Stephanie White problem. But like, it's very clear the hate, the divisiveness is trying to break the league. There are certain publications that have written hit pieces about your players, and your team keep giving scoops to journalists who are writing hit pieces on your players. That is an issue. That is you, like, as not you specifically, but your organization trying to divide things. This is not a problem online. This is a problem all around, where you can't say that Monica McNutt is not trying to divide. You cannot say that Stephen A. Smith is not trying to divide. You cannot say Enes Kanter is not trying to divide. You cannot say that whoever that person is with Annie Costable is not trying to divide. You cannot say, whether directly or indirectly, Annie Costable is not shit-stirring. That is where the problem is that if you are the Indiana Fever and you're the Indiana Fever coach, your job is your locker room. Unfortunately, the league as a whole is done. It's cooked. Everybody is part of the problem. Yourself included. Obviously not a big part of the problem, but a slight part of the problem. I'm a slight part of the problem. I'm not completely blameless in this, as are people like me. There are hundreds of people that are significantly higher in the totem pole of part of the problem than me. But to an extent, we all are. Every single one of us, every single person in the media, every single person on ESPN, every single person on YouTube, every single channel that has given even one little bit of time to the drama. We are all part of the problem. Everyone that's ignoring Olivia Miles is part of the problem. Like, everyone is everyone, no one's blameless in this, including you, including your organization, including your GM. It's not a online fans bad problem. It is a systemic problem from a league where the older players and the higher players are pissed off that the league is no longer a extremist left activism organization and that it's now a basketball league. Because they're like, oh, the players stand for something. Yeah, because they didn't give a shit if they got kicked out of the league. Because they were making their money overseas. They didn't make their money in the WNBA. They played in the WNBA for fun. They did. They played in the WNBA for fun. It was their summer league. They made their money in the offseason.
It won't win. We are united. We are connected. We will not be divided.
And, I mean, Steph, you got to be... It's not an easy thing to do. But anyway, second half starting. And the Fever give up a layup straight away. Oh, I have a weird feeling the Fever are going to choke this lead. Why is the Fever fit? Why is Caitlin Clark fading right? Hey, someone analyze what chance is that 70 White is towing the line and following the script handed over the league office? 0. That is a thing from the league office. Is she sick of it all? Yeah. But like the problem, one of the big problems is that like as a league, they don't look at like, they're not going to look deeper into why the problems are what they are and just blame online fans or blame Fever fans or blame right wingers. And they don't realize how it's got to where it's gotten to, why the league wasn't taken seriously in the first place, and that nobody's not like everyone's at fault for this. And there's no single person like that is not at least partially at fault. Obviously, there's a big difference between, like, I don't want to name the people, but like there's a big difference between like a certain group of content creators that are accusing Stephanie White of essentially being the devil. But everyone is somewhat at fault. Why is it? Beck Allen hasn't shot. She hasn't shot well in years. And then as soon as she gets switched on to Caitlin Clark, it's bang, bang, bang. Caitlin, go up strong. Don't hate the three, Caitlin. Don't hate it. That's a foul. They're choking this one. Oh, man. Like... Like, it's a 13-2 run, am I right? Like, if they make these free throws... Sorry, it's a 12-2 run. Right, they were up 64-20 or 64-43. They make these as 12-2. Yes, Caitlin has to take a layup. She is scared to take layups. I don't know why. She's scared of getting blocked. Oh my god. Are any of you guys getting static on the commentary? Like, you just know they're going to choke it. Like, you just know they're going to choke every lead. Like, it's really bad. Like... You just TV no issues. Well, yeah, I get the every game for 30 quid for the year. Like... Like... It is... There has never been a team that blows leads like this Indiana Fever team. It is hilarious. Like, they have blown 15-plus point leads. They've come out and won some of the games. But they have had let's say, a 15 plus point lead that's been brought back to a single possession game. Has happened like 10 times this season. Yeah. Like, they do it every fucking game! Every game they do it. So, I was about to say it's Stewie's 11th season, but she missed a year injured. What were the Fever up? Fever up 64-43. So 18 by 5 points in 2 minutes. And they have free throws. They're on the free throw line. Okay, they missed free throw, thank God. But like the worst part is when the Fever go on these lulls, they actually just can't score. They can't get an open shot. Go to Kelsey Mitchell, please. Oh, good pass, Kate. Shoot it, Leah! And she did her extra step there. Fever ball. ESPN host said a blower, but we're not. We're not out here. We're not out here, you know, going after Ryan or Rebecca. Okay, let's go, Leah. Fuck me, man. They're gonna lose it. They're gonna lose the lead. They're gonna lose it. Oh my God, long shot. No one goes for the long rebound. It's an arm one, is it? No. Oh, Lexi, you idiot. Why? How do you foul with your back turned? How was that a foul? How was that a foul? On the shot and not on the rebound. Like 14-2 run. It's a foul. That's a foul. KK, you gotta catch that ball. Oh my God. Like, good defense. Oh, Lexi, you have to pass the ball there. Kelsey had a layup. Good pass, Caitlin. Good. What do you mean 11-2? It's 14-2. They're up 66. They're up 64-43. They had a three before the end of the quarter. Oh. They're gonna fuck it. Like, you just know they are. You just know they are. Oh my God, Kelsey, that's not good defense. Kelsey, go get the ball, please. Oh, Caitlin! Gotta make that. It's the most open three you've shot all day. Oh, no. Good defense, Aaliyah. Good hand. Okay, Caitlin, we can push. We can push. Oh, downhill. Oh, good scoop with a left hand. We haven't seen much of that from Caitlin in her career. We've not seen many lefty passes from Caitlin. Caitlin's missed 3 shots in this half. Did she take 2 threes? Yeah, she missed 2 threes. When did she miss a 2? Oh, was it a long one? That's a good pass by Caitlin. Okay, Mo's in for... Oh, shit. That's a shot and a half from Caitlin there. Good shot. This offense is just Caitlin running in circles and hoping it gets somebody free. Like, you can't leave John Quell open because you're double teaming Astier. Like, you can't do that. That's a foul. It's a foul. That looked like it was all arm. Good defense, Kelsey. Mo, why are you fouling for no reason? You didn't even stop the entry. You just elbowed her in her head. Oh my God. Boston waved sub out, did she? John Quell's legit. She is legit. I mean, we know Kelsey at times ghosts possessions. The Liberty are going to be so dangerous in Phoebe's back. Like, you don't want to face them in the playoffs. Good stand. Good stand. Good defense. KK! Good rebound, Billings, I guess. Cool. We're good. Oh, yeah. Good pass. Good pass, Caitlin. Let's go. Why would Mercedes Russell go in? She's not really here to play. It's like maybe there's a couple of lineups here. Gotta give KK credit. Like, she's done a good job here. YouTube TV's cutting out too. It hasn't cut out in the second half yet. It's not cut off in the second half. Oh, the Fever just can't get stops. I think that's their problem right now, is they actually just can't get a stop. Oh yeah, Stewie. Fucking hell, that's nice. That is incredibly nice by Stewie. The problem is, again, like, Kelsey Mitchell as ghosted, but you just know what Kelsey Mitchell can do. Like, that's a tough shot by Kelsey. Like, you know what she can do. Good board, Caitlin. Let's go. Well, I know someone hits a 3 here. I wonder what it is. It's Caitlin. That's definitely a foul. To Sophie for 3. Sophie Cunningham for 3. That's why she's not going anywhere. She's staying in this league. Well, that's good defense, Kelsey. Good trap. Wow, like you, Kelsey is... Oh my God. Good defense by Caitlin and Kelsey there. Problem is Stewie's in the jump ball now. That's a big shot by Sophie, though. That is a huge shot by Sophie. Why? Why? I don't like that. I don't like that. Why people take violations in the jump ball. I don't like it. Why do they have a full 24? Oh, that's literally. That is the most unlucky thing ever. Caitlin knocked the pass, and if she didn't get a hand on it, it wouldn't have hit the target. Oh yeah, good, Caitlin. Good. Kelsey, go burner. Meep. Come on, you've got her. She can't guard you. That Caitlin and Kelsey both left the ball behind them in this offense alone. Oh, MHA. Out of bounds. Marie Fateau has not been good here. She's really not been good. No, this is the best. This is the best defense I've seen Kelsey play in a long time. Like, she can't really guard anybody, but like, she can be a pest. That's a tough finish by Caitlin Clark. That is a tough finish. Like 22 and 9 assists with a minute to go in the third quarter. And it's fever ball. Is it? Feels like it should be fever ball. Yeah, and then Kelsey's going to get her minute at the start of the... yeah. You definitely... Like, I don't know. Like, I've listened to how it's been pronounced in France, when she's played in France, everywhere. You don't pronounce the letter X in France. Nothing. Okay, let's take the 3-point, Kelsey. Even though Sophie Cunningham is the best free throw shooter on this team, she probably should be the one taking them, and she's the most clutch free throw shooter. Yeah, I mean, I do have the Maisha Hines-Allen jersey. I do have a Maisha Hines-Allen jersey. Jesus. Like... Oh, yeah, Kelsey Mitchell. Meep. Oh, good pass. Ty Harris. Oh, and one. Kelsey Mitchell. Cause when she scores, she makes the fever sing. Kelsey on the wing. Kelsey Mitchell on the wing. Every time she's on the ball, we know she'll take it to the hole. A superstar from Ohio. I have gone very blurry right now. Let me fix that. There we go. I need to just, it's hard. I need to get a Sophie Cunningham chant going. I need to figure out a Sophie Cunningham chant. I've got my Aaliyah one. I got my Caitlin chants. I've got my Kelsey Mitchell chants. We had an Odyssey Sims chant last year. We need to get our Sophie Cunningham chant going. Why would we put Mercedes Russell in the game? Like, Mercedes Russell's not good. Like, I cannot stress this enough. Mercedes Russell's not good. My God, if we were going to win the third quarter. Sophie for 3! Sophie Cunningham for 3. Shout out Dijonay. Sophie Cunningham. Clutch. All right. I need to figure out a Sophie Cunningham chant. I need to figure out one. Like, what is it? Kelsey Mitchell 10 for 13. Absolutely crazy. Kelsey's ridiculous. Kelsey's absolutely ridiculous. Mizzou from Missouri put that in the song. But yeah, I don't know. One second. We're coming to the Sophie chance. One. All right, we got it. Next time she hits a shot. We've got it. We've got it. I hate Caitlin Clark. ESPN playing whack-a-mole with the YouTube stream. What do you mean? Like with who tried to stream? What idiot tried to stream an ESPN game? What idiot tried to stream an ESPN game? Genuinely, what idiot tried to stream an ESPN game? Nice game. There's a Caitlin Clark chant. Yeah. Multiple people. Like, as in, were they actual humans or was it bots? Like... Bot accounts. I'm just looking at viewership numbers for watch-alongs. Like, are we all being botted to oblivion, or is this the most popular Fever game ever? Like, I just saw 4,000 people on Keep Division stream. 2.6k on Sports. Fury, 1,000 on Rosalina. Are we all being view botted or something? Because, like, the likes totals on everyone's stream do not match their viewers, including mine. Like, we've got 213 likes, and we've had 15,000... Oh, no, we're being view-botted. We're being view-botted. Yeah, we're being view-botted. We're being view-botted. Or, no, I know we're not being view-botted. What it is that ESPN are taking down streams, and people are just going into random people's streams. That is what's happening. Because I'm like, thank you for the $20. Enjoy your content. Watch it later. Appreciate that, Platinum. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm confused with what's happening. I'm like, the analytics make no sense. No, it's people that were watching the other streams. They were watching, like, people streaming the game illegally. And then they're clicking onto the stream and then clicking out. Like, it makes a lot of sense why randomly. So that's why our viewers have, like, skyrocketed, because they think they're clicking in thinking it's the game. Because, like, my average viewer duration is normally like 12 minutes, and my average viewer duration today is 3 minutes, which means most people are clicking in and leaving. And yeah, anyone who's made their stream look like they're showing the game live. So we were 3. Oh. Okay. Illegal streams got taken down, yeah, and people looking for more illegal streams are clicking on our streams. That makes a lot of sense. It's why we're kind of going up and down and dropping viewers. Okay, Caitlin. Oh, okay. Ty Harris for 3 to Aaliyah. Boston! It's the Boston 3 party. Has Caitlin got her 10th assist yet? No. She just needs one more for another 20 and 10. She's got 8.5 minutes to do it. Oh, good take by Sabrina. That's a really good take by Sabrina there. Good take, Aaliyah. Cause we've got Boston, Aaliyah Boston. I just don't think you understand. Her threes are dynamite. She'll beat you up inside. We've got Aaliyah Boston. Sorry. Just tripped there. Tripped there. Tripped up there with the football chant. It's got one line from a Sophie chant. First line's very bad. Let's go. Oh, Aaliyah Boston takeover right now. My God, Sabrina's just cooking here. Sabrina's cooking. Fever about to drop 100 again. Oh my God, Sabrina's just been taken over here in this fourth quarter. Of course, Beck Allen looks like superhuman against us. Of course, Beck Allen looks like the best player in the world against us. Oh. Did we even get the 500 likes on the stream? Because it is hilarious looking at our analytics. Like, these analytics are hilarious. Like, normally your stream average is about 10, 12 minutes. It's like 3 minutes now. I'm completely by Caitlin. I mean, they're scoring. They're scoring. That's not the problem. The problem isn't that we're not scoring. The problem is that we just can't get a stop, and we're letting Sabrina and Escu kill us. It was the loudest. It was 17 points on 11 shots. Even though KK's done a great job here on Stewie. Beck Allen though at 11. Fucking hell. We did a good job on Johannes. Like, holding Johannes and Astia, holding their French players to a combined 8 points is impressive. Like, another 60-point performance from the big three. Like, 7 minutes to go. Like, it will take a collapse to lose this game, especially with the way this game's going. Can we just get one more assist for Caitlin? I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. We do need another assist for Caitlin Clark. We do need another one. Is Steph trying to get to Libby? What's Stephanie White? Like, I'll criticize Stephanie White when it's time to criticize Stephanie White. What's Stephanie White done wrong here? What exactly has Stephanie White done wrong here? Genuinely, what exactly has Stephanie White done wrong? But yeah. She's been a better coach today. I don't really see how we can be positive or really that negative about Stephanie White. Like, she's coach today. The bringing up the ball, yeah, because she's being denied and she's just letting Aaliyah take it up. Like, that's a Caitlin choice as much as anything, and that's not entirely the fault of It's not entirely the fault of Stephanie White. Like, Sophie being the greatest shooter in the league is mad. Is that an offensive foul? Did Mercedes just play? No. Why would anyone expect Mercedes? Like, if they can get to 4 minutes and keep this lead at 16, it's over. That's clean. Good defense by KK Timpson. KK Timpson has Stewie in hell. That is all I'm going to say. KK has Stewie in hell right now. What happened to Caitlin just being basically scared? It's a foul. Yeah, good job, KK. Her former teammate, Pauline Astia, trying to guard her in there. As Caitlin entered the MVP conversation, I mean, I think Age, if we'll see tonight. We'll see tonight. If the Aces lose again and Age has another bad game, like, then we really start to talk. Like, she's behind Miles right now. She is. Regardless of the result of this game, she's behind Olivia Miles. Because Olivia Miles is the best player on the best team. Like, you cannot, like, Kelsey for 3! That's big. That's big. That's great defense by KK. Stewie just me-bounded it. Okay. That's a foul. Good job, KK. Man. Like, I was so wrong about KK Timpson. Like, I was just like, you know what? She has not improved since a rookie year. Holy shit. She improved so much. I feel 15 of 23 from 3. That's crazy. Aaliyah getting taken off. Okay, they're probably just gonna. There's tons of time left here. Oh yeah, Caitlin. There we go. That is Caitlin's 20 and 10. That is another 20 and 10 game for Caitlin Clark. Like, they're still blitzing Caitlin a good bit. Oh. Oh, yeah, good. Do you pull Caitlin at this stage? Like, it's a 19-point game with 4 minutes to go. Do you just pull her at this stage? Do you pull her? KK got so good overnight. Yeah, like KK's earned that starting spot. And Mo Billings been better off the bench. Oh, great pass, Caitlin. Oh, you got to make that, Mo. KK okay? Do players just shoot 100% when Caitlin Clark is near them? Like, Marine's not even a shooter. Like, I watched enough of her at Merson 2 seasons ago. Like, she's not even really a shooter. Oh, wow. Good move, Sabrina. Like, Beck Allen hasn't missed when Caitlin stood near her. Caitlin's third. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, if the Fever can get to 104 points, the game's over. Like, it's over, but it's not over, if you get me. Like, with Kelsey Mitchell and Caitlin Clark, it should be over. Like, Iowa blew a lead like this. I think they blew a 17-point lead or something with 4 minutes to go in the game. And someone hits a 3, so it's over. Oh, good pass to Mo Billings. It's Sophie Cunningham for 3! Sophie for 3. Oh, we have... We have the worst chant of all time. I'll figure it out some stage, but... Went to Mizzou with MPJ, Sophie, the greatest shooter in the league, Sophie, oh media, they want her dead, DJ took her down by her head, Sophie Cunningham, Indy's number 8, let's go. There is the insane comment about how Caitlin Clark's guard versus Olivia Miles. Yeah, like Caitlin's guard differently. Yeah, but like if Caitlin was on the Lynx, you couldn't guard Caitlin like she is on the Fever. Like I don't think people understand that. And also Sophie Cunningham, or I don't want to say this. Olivia Miles is a much better left-hand. She is a much better left-handed relief passer than Caitlin Clark, so she's harder to blitz. Big difference for how Caitlin Clark and Miles guard. Yeah, but like that's unfortunately how it is. But what a performance. What a performance here from the Indiana Fever. This is a statement. This is a statement win. Like when Caitlin has a 3-point second half and Kelsey Mitchell has an 8-point second half and you're still blitzing them. Sophie Cunningham goes 12 points, 4, 5, and 3. Lexi -2 when she's been on the floor. Yeah, to be expected. Like Sophie's leading the Fever in plus minus. Shooting 4 for 5 from 3. Like like the Fever are ridiculous. And they are such a tough team. Yeah, probably not a great take by Kelsey Mitchell there. Oh, Raquel's on the floor. Thank you, Rob, for the $25. Really appreciate that. Great game with the Fever. Thank you. Appreciate that so much. Think we get the 500 likes? Can you get the 500? She's nowhere near triple double watches. You know, 4 boards. She's actually become a much worse rebounder. Good take. Miles got the most points for rookie. Yeah, she's averaging more points than Caitlin as well. Like, what a performance. If Olivia Miles gets face guarded every game, the Lynx win every game by 40. Like, I don't think people understand that. That, like, the Lynx are the perfect basketball team. Like, men's NBA, WNBA, EuroLeague, college. Like, forget all of that. Like, the Lynx are the perfect basketball team. Like, just there's nothing you can do. It is pick your poison. Like, Mo Billings has been really good off the bench here. She's been really good. Mo is a better bench player than KK. Like, Mo Billings off the bench. Like, KK starting him off the bench is the Fever are better. Oh. Good finish by Marine. Like, Raquel Carrera is in the game. We can't lose. Ma's the magic of the WNBA. Mo Billings really can't catch the ball, can she? Clark is still in. MHJ, go bully ball. Oh, bully ball, MHJ. Oh, God. This was a great game for Indiana. This is one of the Fever's best games. Genuinely. This was a statement. That's the only way I can describe it. This was a statement. And I'm going to go and nothing. Marine Photo just shot a step back, skyball, airball. So we're going to talk about the game now. But what a statement win for the Indiana Fever. A statement win. Mercedes Russell checking into the game for 56 seconds right here. A statement win by the Fever. If you guys agree that this was a big win, leave a like. If we can get to, fuck it, it's a big game, 1,000. Let's say 1,000 likes on the video. If we can get to 500 likes on the stream, it'd be insane. And also, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. A lot of people are in here new because they think I'm showing the game live. So if you want to, go for some watch-alongs, come to the comment section or leave a go subscribe. Either way, we got to talk about this game because the Indiana Fever were really good from start to finish. A little bit of a lull, like they were up 21 in the first half and they let them get it back to 9. At no stage was it ever closer to 9. We are going to go and we're going to talk about, the gold medal, silver medal, bronze medal and all that stuff. And the gold medal or the bronze medal in this game, third best player was KK. KK was fantastic. What she did on Breanna Steward today shall not be forgotten. The silver medal today, I'm giving to good old Caitlin Clark. I'm giving Caitlin Clark that silver medal. Absolutely super today. 22 points, 10 assists, a very casual second half. But gold medal, like Kelsey Mitchell shot 28 and 16 shots. It's a make or miss league, and it's about scoring at the end of the day. And what Kelsey Mitchell did was insane today. Some of the shots she was hitting were incredible, and it was if it's a tied gold medal, you can give a tied gold medal. And these two are starting to really combine. Aaliyah had spells where she was fantastic. Lexi, you know what? She started off okay. I'll give Lexi that. She started off okay. Sophie was fantastic too. Mo Billings off the bench has been a revelation. It has been a revelation, Mo Billings off the bench. But the Indiana Fever are scary. If we're talking about the New York Liberty, Stewie was terrible. Sabrina was good. Sabrina was genuinely good. She put in a lot of work. She tried really, really hard. Even though she had 5 assists to 5 turnovers, I thought Sabrina was really good. if you watch that game. John Quell hit a couple of open shots. I thought Stewie was completely locked down by KK Timpson. I thought KK Timpson completely locked down Breanna Steward. And it was fantastic. And the fact that right now, the Fever employ peak for peak, I don't think there's any question about it, that peak for peak at the point guard position over the course of a 44-game season, Caitlin Clark would be number one in a draft. Even on a one-season thing, it would still be Caitlin Clark. Yes, obviously, last 2 minutes of a game, you want Chelsea Gray. But Caitlin Clark's the greatest point guard ever play. She is. And I don't care what anyone says. Say not greatest. She is the best. Peak for peak, the best. Like, she is sleepwalking to 22-10. And yes, first half, 18-6. Ridiculous. Ridiculous first half. Second half, incredibly quiet. But the most 100-point games in a season for a team is, before this year, was 11. The Fever already have 15. The Fever are already 4 ahead of the all-time record. They are going to be the greatest offense of all time. And the offense starts and ends with Caitlin Clark. It starts and ends with Caitlin. Like, Kelsey Mitchell's fantastic. She is. Let's not get it twisted. Like, she is. Like, people think when I say she only, like, her impact is entirely measured by her scoring. Like, that is not, people think that's an insult. It's not an insult when you were saying that about the best scorer in the league. Like, everyone's like, oh, yeah, you know, you've reduced her to scoring. She's the best scorer in the league. You're allowed, like, someone can be reduced to scoring if they're the best at it in the league. Like, she is still unbelievable. Unbelievable. And the Indiana Fever's bench scoring all of a sudden gets massively bumped up when you put Monique Billings on the bench. Something that she's done basically for her career. Monique Billings has been a career bench player. She's been a career bench player. And she suddenly gets brought back to the bench, and she's been fantastic. She's been absolutely fantastic. And I thought the Fever's defense today, I understand they gave up 92 points. I thought the Fever's defense was good. I genuinely did think it was good. Like, end of the game, they scored a lot of points. Who cares? Genuinely, who cares? Sophie bounced back by having 4, 5, and 3 and leading the team in plus minus. After the whole nonsense about the Sky being like, Sophie's the worst player on this team. Sophie's the worst player on this team. They need to get rid of her. Look at her plus minus against the Chicago Sky. She's been terrible. No, like, she's been exceptional. She has been an exceptionally good bench player. And if Janelle Salon, like, if we weren't seeing, Janelle Salon is like, you know, the starter that gets brought to the bench mold, like being like, oh yeah, we're going to play somebody starter minutes, but we're just going to go and like put her on the bench because. We're going to put her on the bench because. Like, that is Janelle Salon. She's a starter. She plays starter minutes. But, like, to be fair, everyone on the Valkyries team, like, they hardly play their starters. They play their starters less than anyone else. Like, they have got one of the, one of those starting lineups where, or they just have they have all the depth. They have all the depth, if we're being real. That being said, again, this team is so scary. Like, this was a statement win. And again, I understand Leo Phoebish is not playing. And I understand that Leo Phoebish, after Breanna Stewart, Leo Phoebish is the most important player on this team. Like, you can lose, like, if they have no Sabrina, it doesn't matter. If they have no Jonquel Jones, it doesn't seem to matter. Like, since 2024, even last year, when Stewie and Phoebish play, the New York Liberty are the greatest team of all time. And that's not a joke. Regular season, the last 2 seasons, when Stewie and Phoebish both play, they're the greatest team of all time. Because without Phoebish, what won the game for New York Liberty the first time they played the Fever was that zone. The New York Liberty have this zone they go to, and if the Fever face the New York Liberty in the playoffs, I would be scared for Indiana. I would be, because they have that zone they can go to, which is incredibly that is incredibly tough to to stop, because you put Phoebish and Stewie at the top and you've got two giants in there. You got two giants. But yeah, it's one of those things now where like this Indiana Fever team has, like, these are statement when you can have statement wins after, like, two back-to-back statement wins after what happened. To be fair, Sky wasn't really a statement win. Sky is a big win as well, and it's a real statement win after the Aces game. Like, that's ballsy. That is ballsy, and I have to give credit where credit's due. Like, this team is tough. They are mentally tough, and it's a team that we have accused of being mentally weak at times. They blow a lot of leads, but like, they do have goldfish mentality game by game basis. And you got to give credit to Caitlin Clark coming out with, what is it, like 26 and 22 point back to back. I think they were both double doubles, 26 and 22 point double doubles, and coming off a disastrous performance. Like, it was genuinely, it's one of those things now where I'm like, any questions about whether, like, the mental part of the game. Like, I think we have a version of Caitlin Clark now that has a bit of goldfish mentality, that is mentally much stronger than the version of Caitlin Clark we had in 2024. This is a extremely, like, resilient team. Like, it takes a lot to consistently blow 20-point leads, and then all of a sudden it happens again and you keep it at 20 this time. They start to come back and then you make another run. Especially when you make that run, a lot of it was through Monique Billings, Aaliyah Boston, who was kind of a no-show early in the game. This was one of those games where I'm like, real statement. Fair play to the Fever, big win. Big win for the Indiana Fever today. Stephanie White called me out in a presser. Like, I've been very critical of Stephanie White. Don't get it twisted. I'm not claiming that I have not been critical of Stephanie White. Like, it is... Like, if we're being very clear, there is a big difference between what I've said about Stephanie White and how tame my criticism is. And, like, there are people that are literally pushing the narrative that Steph is an industry plant by the old WNBA to destroy Caitlin Clark. Like, we got to be very clear here. We got to be very clear. I just don't like... Stephanie White annoys me. She annoys me. She's a snake oil saleswoman when she speaks. But, like, she annoys me, and I don't love her as a coach for Caitlin. But, like, I have no issue with Stephanie White, the human. But the New York Liberty today, like, as a team, I don't think did a very good job of stopping the Indiana Fever. I feel like one of their goals again today was to go and stop. Like, their goals was to stop Caitlin, and they just didn't. Like, when Caitlin shoots over her averages, and again, like, they held Stewie to under it. It just doesn't, like, you're not going to win in those scenarios. Like, if you have a player like shooting under their averages. Averaging, going over their averages, while at the same time, like shooting above their percentages. Like, so if you look again, oh God, at, where are we going? At this right here. So we should have most, oh God, this has been a bit of a disaster. We're trying to get the paint up. Okay, cool. Should have it here. There we go. So in these scenarios here, like every time Caitlin kind of came off a screen, so like Valia or something's coming to screen and Caitlin, like they did blitz her hard. But in fairness to the Indiana Fever, is they recovered a lot. So like a lot of these times, like if you looked away, Aaliyah was getting open for three off Caitlin. Like Aaliyah was setting the screen, Caitlin was going to here. Aaliyah was literally just popping to here. Caitlin was going to here. Defender, and it was like one dribble, not even looking where Caitlin is, like over the head pass into Aaliyah's shooting pocket, bang. She's got that. But one of the things that they did in a lot of scenarios was, like, if Caitlin's there on the wing, early on in the game, this is where Caitlin's got a couple of her turnovers. So what they were doing is they had Han in this position here. Like, Han is 6'11". So what they were trying to almost do is, so let's say Sabrina's guarding Caitlin. So Sabrina is guarding Caitlin on this side, trying to push Caitlin into the middle. Because what Caitlin likes to do is she likes to drive middle and then go this way. She kind of likes to get this angle. She likes to get someone in jail to go this way. Because if she can go in at this angle, it means if nothing's on, she can go and dribble in a circle, which she did a lot in this game. She was scared to take layups on John Quell. She dribbled in a circle. But with Han in there twice in the first half, Han's able to pinch. And Han's 7 foot tall. So Caitlin takes this angle, expecting, okay, a normal defender is going to do a certain thing. Han just reached in and stripped her twice. Like, she got stripped twice by Han. But one of the times after that in the first half, Han kind of got switched onto her. And in those scenarios there, it's like, so I think she drove from this side, Han switched onto her, and she just kind of ran outside and just starts dancing, dribble in, step back, I'm going to shoot a 30-footer over Han. And then she was feeling herself a couple of times. Like, Caitlin was feeling herself. Like, Caitlin was here and had Stewie on her. And she's dancing, step back, bang. And you're just like, what the actual fuck? Like, if you're Breanna Stewart, who is a legitimate who's been a depoy candidate this year, you're just like, what are we doing? And in the second half, like, Caitlin didn't really do much. Caitlin really did not do much when it came down to it, with like scoring in the second half. But at the same time, like, Caitlin was just getting to this position here and able to, they were basically letting Caitlin Nash dribble the whole time. And she didn't get what she normally does off her Nash dribble. Like, when Caitlin normally goes this way, there's normally a KK or a Mo Billings or an Aaliyah cutting down. I need to rewatch to see if they covered it. Caitlin didn't get a lot out of her Nash dribbles. I just kind of felt like she was just Nash dribbling to nowhere. Like, she was pulling an Erica Wheeler on it. But in the second half, there were so many assists where Caitlin just got to this area here. And suddenly they help over with a player. And she just kind of goes around, just hitting somebody wide open for a layup. And it's one of those things, again, with Caitlin's plus minus, where it's not plus minus, sorry. Like with some of Caitlin's turnovers and some for assists, where it's like you kind of live with some of the turnovers. In the second half, 0 turnovers. At no stage is she dribbling near hand. But the big problem is that there is a defense that Liberty can show that can really trouble the Fever and really troubles Caitlin. Like, I don't think people understand how bad Caitlin Clark is running as a zone running point guard. I think a lot of people kind of underestimate just how bad she is as a zone point guard. That's been the one, for me, that's like the one real knock. Like, when it comes to Caitlin, there's a lot of times where you're like, there are negative things. But for me, that's like one of the real knocks, is that I feel like she's a terrible, like, legitimately terrible zone point guard. So the Liberty just don't have Phoebish. So normally Liberty would play a player here, and they kind of run this zone where it's like you got kind of a Stewie you got Stewie here, and you've got Phoebish here, and you've got like Astier and Breanna here. So what they do is that you're funneling into Jonquel. So what this zone is that Phoebish and Stewie, their job is, say you have an offensive player here, Caitlin, and wherever you have your offensive players. The job of these two players is to try to force Caitlin Clark, is to stop the early wing pass. And then once the ball goes to the wing, it's here, comes over, stops the ball coming across. While they're doing that, you've got small players there. What is the worry about small players there? And you don't normally have them there. Is that Jonquel Jones is covering everything in this area, and teams don't run double posts anymore. So Jonquel can cover the single post. And whether it's Breanna or whether it's Astier, whether it's Beck Allen, in that lineup, they can all cover secondary bigs. And even if you're running off the 3-point line, if there's a guard here, you're running them off and funneling them into Jonquel. The problem is that there's no Phoebish. So when there's no Leo Phoebish, you can't run the 6'4" Stewie Phoebish top of the zone, which the Fever had literally no answer for. Like today, we just saw blitzes off pick and rolls and bad blitzes because Jonquel's slow. A lot of turning of the corner. We saw a couple of like iffy throw ahead passes from Caitlin in the first half, but like all around, I think they did a pretty rough job guarding Caitlin. And I felt like they let Caitlin control the game. And if you let Caitlin Clark control a game, you've lost. Like, that's just my opinion with the Indiana Fever, is that if you let Caitlin Clark control the game, unless you are the Lynx and you're the best team in the league, because the Lynx early on especially let Caitlin Clark control that, it can be a really tough scenario. We got a Venom raid. How are you, Venom? How are you? I'm guessing Venom's got that Stephanie White video getting ready to go. If Caitlin misses that Toronto game, I'm going to actually lose it. You know what? That would be the funniest video ever. I traveled 5,000 miles to see Caitlin Clark and she was suspended. That would be the funniest video ever. Like, that would make me going to see her in the World Cup even more fun. But yeah, it is. This was a iffy coaching performance by DeMarco. But again, like, it's tough when you start off with you have Pauline Astier guarding Caitlin Clark. Like, I think a lot of people don't realize how down bad the Liberty are when Phoebish isn't there, and we all thought BLH was going to be a player, but clearly not. But I want to say, before I end the stream, I think we're being raided by Venom. We got to talk about one thing. That is going to be the best news we will hear. Thank you, Venom, for the raid. The best news anyone is going to hear. And if you agree, subscribe and leave a like. The DHO merchant is no longer leading the league in assists. The DHO merchant is no longer leading the league in assists. The Alyssa Thomas has been overtaken in assists per game by Caitlin Clark. And that is what you want to see. Because Alyssa Thomas is, like, it got so bad. It got so bad that they posted a DHO. The Phoenix Mercury, if you guys don't know, they posted a dribble handoff. They're like, this is why she leads the league in assists. Because she, their highlight was a DHO. Like, they put, like, it is the most embarrassing highlight ever. The most embarrassing highlight ever was the DHO making a highlight tape. Thank you so much for the $5. Thank you, Venom, for the raid. But it is absolutely one of those things now where I'm like, the Caitlin Clark overtaking Alyssa Thomas in assists is the greatest thing ever. Because Caitlin Clark is actually passing for assists. Alyssa Thomas is on a garbage team. She's not a good passer. She sometimes gets driving kicks, but most of the time her assists are from dribbling into a player and handing them the ball. So basically she sets a screen. That is basically it. AT has been getting credit for setting screens. And not only that, we all know Alyssa Thomas. We all know who and what Alyssa Thomas is, like, as a player. And not only that, when you've got clearly the best playmaker in the league. And I'm not going to say passer because I don't agree with her being the best passer in the league. But passer is normally defined by, okay, we're going to go and, like, can you hit a target? And I think Caitlin Clark, it's a tough one between Caitlin Clark, Chelsea Gray, and Olivia Miles for hitting a target. She's the best playmaker. Why? Because I've always said this. Caitlin Clark creates the space and she can make the pass. Nobody is a better playmaker than Caitlin. There's a difference between being the best passer and being the best playmaker. Because if you are able to create the space while being double and triple teamed and then making the pass, you are a better playmaker than somebody that is able to hit a target with a 360 spin. And by the way, Olivia Miles and Chelsea Gray are ridiculous. With the way they can pass off both hands, it is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. I'm going to be real. It is... It's now one of these things where we get to see the best passer, the best playmaker back where she belongs, top of assist. She is third in scoring and first in assists. Thank you so much for the $5. Really appreciate that. And thank you, Danny. And that is absolutely where she belongs. And we're now talking about Caitlin Clark in MVP conversation. She's playing herself back into MVP conversations. This is a ridiculous game. Like, stats, accolades, record matters. Kick Venom out. You didn't know Larry was Sue Bird's dad. Fucking hell. Thank you, Ryan, for the $5. But like, she's getting into these MVP conversations. Like, if it turns out that the Indiana Fever end up as the third or even the second seed, like, A'ja Wilson, then if they end up as a top 3 seed, A'ja Wilson goes out of the MVP race. It's a race of Miles versus Caitlin. Thank you so much for the membership. For Miles versus Caitlin, and then Caitlin might have the problem of votes being split because, like, Kelsey Mitchell's playing at an MVP level. The scariest thing is that Olivia Miles, A'ja Wilson, Kelsey Mitchell, and Caitlin Clark would all have won last year's MVP. They all would have won last year's MVP. As simple as that. All of them would have won it last year. It's going to be really tough one down to the wire. Like, the Indiana Fever are 21-12. They have what? You've got 11 games to go. If they play Dallas in 2 days. If they beat Dallas, you're looking at them 22-12, and Dallas are gone. Like, I think Paige is out of those MVP conversations, but I don't think, like, Caitlin's not. Like, I still think it'll be tough for her to win it because of the Vegas game. Because people only watch certain amount of games, they still remember that. But it's one of those things where, like, she might get narratived out of it. But if she keeps this up, and again, no one in history, like, if she averages 21 and 8, like, what's she averaging? She's averaging nearly 22 a game. I never thought Caitlin was going to, after rookie year, she was going to average these numbers. I thought her points might go down, her assists might go up with the team they brought out last year. And, like, this is one of the scariest guards ever. And Caitlin and Kelsey are tied. Yeah, I'm saying my prediction is that Caitlin will separate herself for the rest of the year. But, like, Caitlin's shooting 45-36 from the field. Like, based on guard numbers, that is efficient. That's really efficient, considering the amount of threes she shoots. But, yeah, it's a mad one. It is a mad one, and Fever might go and win it. Like, I don't know if the Fever win it all. I really don't, but they might. They really might. They are in the end tier of contenders. Why does Google AI say? Because it's 1 game short. 1 game short. I really appreciate that for the $2. Thank you so much. And this is a mad one. This is a mad one. And I don't ever condone doing this because if you're a fan, like, I've always been raised that if you're a fan of a team, don't boo your own team. Apparently, Stephanie White got booed before the game by fans. Like, really? Really? I get it. I understand criticism of Stephanie White. I understand a lot of the criticism of Stephanie White. I understand that some of the criticism, in my opinion, has gone beyond the realm of basketball. But, like, it's kind of what you signed up for. But I'm going to be real. Booing a coach or booing players at home games is not what you want to see. Like, there's no world in which booing Stephanie White is going to help anything for the Fever. There's just not. It is as simple as that. Like, whatever people want to say or do online, that can be blanked out. If the home team are out, like, Stephanie White should support her own team over opponents. Yeah, that might be true. That might be true. But, like, I don't even understand. Like, the coach chooses who's on the floor. If the coach is rattled because their own fans are booing them, we get Chris Koklanes. Like, a person who forgot how to coach midway through last year. Like, he literally forgot how to coach. Knicks get it worse. I agree. But no one was booing Mike Brown last year. Booing is the only way for Steph White to correct course. You've got Caitlin Clark for the first time ever. For the first time ever, we've got Caitlin Clark calling out fans. That is how bad it got. For the first time ever, we've got Caitlin Clark calling out fans. And if we're being clear here, I made the point after the last game that if what Stephanie White is saying publicly is being said privately, she'll have lost the team. It's clear she hasn't lost the team after today. It's clear. There's no excuse to Stephanie White's comments. I agree with that. But, like, I'm sorry. It's like if the Fever booed Sid Colson and Bree Turner all last year. Like, what is that going to accomplish? Lose your home court advantage. I don't care. I've criticized Stephanie White more than most people online. But, like, you're not, like, if you are a home fan going to boo your own team, especially when your team's good, when your team's really good, it's like, there's nothing to be gained from it. There's not. And even if I agree with the Stephanie White criticism, I think her response was bullshit about Dejanay. I don't think Stephanie White should be in a job next year. I agree with so much of the criticism. But there's nothing to be gained from this. You've got to look at when you're a fan of a team, it's like your job at home games is to get behind the team. We have now got our coach getting booed in arena. I cannot remember the last time that's happened to I've heard of that happening to a team. A good team, and their coach got booed. Like, Maisha Hines-Allen literally basically got behind Chris Koklanis and started arguing with fans last year over that. And you don't want players who clearly, again, I don't know why. I don't like what Steph White says publicly. Clearly, Stephanie White has the backing of the team privately. Obviously, Stephanie White is a snake oil salesperson. As in, nothing she says publicly means anything. She says words. She says words publicly. We know that. Nothing Stephanie White says, from our perspective, should ever be believed. But clearly the players like her. And clearly these players would run through a wall for her. So, at the end of the day, as long as she's the coach, there's no good booing her. Because as much as people are like, oh yeah, the fans can get Stephanie White out, the only person that has the power to get Stephanie White out of there is Caitlin Clark or Kelsey Mitchell, who will never do it. Kelsey will never do that. The only person that actually maybe have the power to get rid of Stephanie White is Caitlin Clark. And clearly she doesn't want to. So, at this stage, I think there's a big difference between, criticizing Stephanie White's decisions, criticizing Stephanie White's, what she says publicly, which I think there's a lot to be criticized there. I have myself have problems with what she says publicly. But, to make the extras, I got excited when they signed her. Yeah, I did, because I had heard they had signed her for $400K. I had heard she was offered $550K by another team and signed for $400, not $800. If you guys saw it, my tweets when her contract got released, every one of these players like Stephanie White, and that's clear. When we go further, and as you're seeing, pretending that Stephanie White is brainwashing these players, we don't know. All we see is the public-facing snake oil salesperson that is Stephanie White. And is that her tactic publicly, and she's a different person privately? Maybe. Maybe not. And maybe the people are right when it comes to Steph. Maybe they are. There's a lot of weird things and a lot of things to criticize Stephanie White for, and I agree with a lot of them. But if we're being real here, some of it is just fan fiction. Some of the criticism of Stephanie White is legitimate fan fiction. And it's got to the stage now where the in-arena fans are turning on her. She sucks. I don't disagree. You can't say Stephanie White sucks. Stephanie White has won a Coach of the Year. Stephanie White has made a finals. Stephanie White has overperformed with bad teams. You can't say Stephanie White sucks as a coach. You can't. She's had too much success for that. You can say she's the wrong coach, and I agree with that. But, there's a difference between criticizing her as a coach, which you're well in your right to do, and saying basically that she's a narcissist who's brainwashing the entire team. Can we be real here? These are crazy accusations. And can we take a step back on a human level? These accusations for somebody we don't know, and not just their public facing, going and pretending we know who she is behind the scenes to the extent where that happens. That's crazy. Again, all we know is the snake oil salesperson that is public facing Stephanie White. which is a snake oil salesperson. And for lack of a better word, like, does not defend your team privately, is not what you want for somebody stepping out. And is absolutely, by the way, partially at fault for some of this division. But, like, come on now. Come on. We don't, like, go... The way people are going at Stephanie White behind the scenes is no different than the Caitlin Clark haters pretending they know Caitlin Clark and putting attributes on Caitlin Clark behind the scenes. Like, people being like, oh, Caitlin's telling Sophie to do all this, you know, Caitlin's doing this, and this. She's pulling the strings behind the scenes. It's all the same logic. Because, again, Stephanie White, the shit she says in public is so annoying. I agree. But these players clearly like her. They clearly like her, and they're clearly playing for her. And until that stops, there is no point in arena going and booing Stephanie White. But, yeah, I'm going to go, and she's done plenty to earn the stay in the fans. I agree, but there's levels. There's levels to disdain and fan fiction. Like, there's levels to earning criticism and legitimate fan fiction. Why am I going so hard for worst coach in WNBA history? She made the finals with a team that was like one game above 500. She took a team in Connecticut who lost the MVP in Jonquel Jones, and then Bree Jones tore her Achilles and went out for the year, and they got better. She was one game off the finals 2 years in a row. She's been one game off the finals. So, look, you can't say you could say she's done a poor job with Fever. I don't know if that's true. You can't say she's a bad coach. That's a crazy thing. Anyway, I'll see you guys.